Houston, Texas is a melting pot of a whole bunch of different cultures and religions, and what better way to get to know any culture than its food. My typical diet consists of pizza, tacos, pancakes, chocolate cakes sometimes, and I say that to say this is going to be a new experience for me for sure. I'm going to be going to 6 different restaurants. Each restaurant is going to be a completely different country. Travel montage. The reason why me and my friends are learning about all these different cultures is really shown well in Acts 17. Paul is talking to the men of Athens, Greece, and he recognizes that they are worshiping a statue to an unknown God. And he uses that knowledge to then bridge the gap and use that as a tool and an opportunity to point to Christ. And that is essentially what we're doing. We're learning, okay, what gaps in each religion point to Christ. And trust me, I can only say this because I'm recording this after I've already experienced the week. Bro. The last restaurant will literally blow you away.
Smells good. It's either the Indian place or there's a Mexican restaurant next door.
First, they gave us a bunch of mango juice, which was really good, and a bunch of really good naan bread. And they gave us some orange and white chicken dish thing. I don't know the name of it, but I like the white better than the orange. Overall, though, it was really good. Alright, so today we're exploring Islam. During our debrief about Islam, one thing that I was reminded of is that Jesus truly pays it all. And they have a large part of their religion is based on this thing called the 5 pillars, which is essentially things they have to do in order to have salvation on their day of judgment. The gospel bridge between Islam and Christianity is this idea that for Christians, we don't have to work our way towards salvation, but rather we are working from salvation. And that is because there is a cost for our sin, but Jesus paid that cost. Now, let's have a meal.
Okay. You can have a little feel for it. All right, you want to try it?
It's kind of like
We all try it.
really different.
You want to try it? Is that it? Yeah, we dip it in there.
At Afghan Village, we got more naan bread, bro. That stuff is literally so good. Maybe it's because it's like a pizza crust. I wasn't a huge fan of the eggplant sauce or whatever. Honestly, this restaurant had such good chicken. Like, we got a platter full of food and the chicken on it was so good. This restaurant, unlike some of the others, was definitely a win. What's up, guys? We are learning about Sikhism today. Sikhism is kind of a combination between Islam and Hinduism. Sikhs believe you have been reborn 8.4 million times before you get to the life you're in right now. And this last life is whenever you're human, and it's right before your final judgment. They see the enemies of this life that could hinder you from passing that test as anger, lust, pride, greed, and worldly attachment. They think you have to do perfect in all of those in order to get past that final judgment. And there's no hope for them. There's no savior, or at least that is what they believe. In Sikhism, there's no way to overcome if they do mess up. That is where the gospel bridge comes in, and we can point to Jesus as the fact, like, hey, if you're struggling with anger or pride or lust or any of the other things, Jesus is a substitute for us because he, again, like we said yesterday, he paid it all. And so even though we sinned, he paid for our sin with his life. And that is something that is super valuable for the Sikhs. And I'm excited to see what we do today. Right now we're about to head and get some lunch at restaurant number 3. Okay, so what do you recommend?
Everything, bro.
Everything, bro. Okay, how spicy is the chicken biryani?
Kind of.
It is. We'll do a little drizzle. Really? Okay. Honestly, I don't know. It's not bad. It's not great.
Unless you played a 13-hour game.
It's good. After Pakwan House, we pulled up to the Sikh temple, and my friend Salem and I taste tested some tea.
I saw it and I thought it was raspberry.
That was pretty good.
And then I saw it pour out. I was like, oh, maybe it's Pepto.
Today we're learning about Hinduism, and in all honesty, this is probably, the more I'm learning about it, the more I realize I don't know, but also maybe that they don't know. I don't know. It's been a little bit confusing. They're saying that there is no single creed or just like a truth that unites them all, but something that a lot of them have in common is this thing called dharma, and basically that consists of 4 things, and that's a belief in God, the law of karma, which is good works and a bunch of knowledge. 3, it's reincarnation, which is to be reborn over and over and over again. Number 4 is moksha, which is whenever you are finally released from that being reborn over and over again because of your good deeds or because of the karma. They believe they have to do good works in order to get free from their cycle of reincarnation, because they view reincarnation as a bad thing. Simply, it is not good works that saves us, it's Jesus. And that is what Christianity presents differently, is we're working from salvation, not towards salvation. And again, there's a whole lot more out there, especially with Hinduism, but that's just a brief summary.
Why does this give me Mexican restaurant vibes? What do you recommend?
We were at Momo House. My friend Zach, he gave me the nod, and so I went in, and I regretted it.
How is it? Not bad, right?
The issue wasn't that I didn't think it tasted good. It tasted pretty good.
It's enjoyable, you know?
Yeah.
But the heat, each time you ate a piece, got hotter.
Hey,
What did you
like
get?
spicy stuff?
Oh, is that too spicy for you?
It's not too spicy for me.
Is it too spicy?
It's stacking. It's the stacking that got me.
Our group leader David though, bro, that guy is a stud. He gave me some of his plain chicken and rice so I wouldn't starve. Everyone just comment down below, thank you David. Thank you David. David, we're just talking about some things that we've been learning, and Cohen and Isaiah also decided to join us, but overall I would say, and y'all are welcome to share some thoughts quickly on this too, but overall I would say one thing that I've learned is like, he was saying a lot of religions, like, say that part again? That was really good.
I was saying a lot of religions are trying to find a way towards, God and towards like life, right? And that's why Jesus says, I am the way, the truth, the life, because I think there's a recognition of all these different people searching for different paths and different routes to God. But Jesus is like, I am that way, that I am the only way to God.
One thing that I noticed a lot is like all of these different religions, like especially like works, is like such a huge thing. So like they have a goal. Like today we learned about Buddhism, but like they have a goal. Buddhism, their goal is to escape suffering, and they think that the way to get that goal is through their good works. And again, like Ephesians 2, 8 through 9. Hey.
You have it memorized? Yeah. It is by grace.
For it's by grace through faith that we are saved.
Not by works.
Not by works.
But it's the works of the gift of God.
Yes, the gift of God. Yeah.
Well, I didn't want to
So that no one can boast.
Yeah.
Yeah, for by grace you have been saved through faith. And this is not your own doing, it is the gift of God, not as a result of work, so that no one may boast. So, yeah. We got it. Just overall, like, even in our own lives, like, I feel like even there's a temptation for Christians to try to do things on their own and, like, even escape reality, whether it's through video games or social media, or even, like, yesterday with Hinduism, like, having idols that we worship. It may not necessarily be a plastic idol or whatever, but it's girls, or I know Isaiah here struggles a lot with pizza. But it's like, where's this going?
The last restaurant really got me. I'm gonna try to get something a bit more plain so I don't die. But yeah.
For restaurant number 5, in all honesty, it's not that I didn't learn my lesson from the last restaurant and just ordering whatever the waiter or waitress suggested. I was having a hard time reading the menu, and I just wanted to go with whatever was most popular.
What do you recommend?
Yeah, it comes both.
What he got?
I like, but I don't know like.
Okay. You know what?
But you want
You can just give me that. Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
We got a little rice action here. A little beef. Okay. He says it's good. He says it's the best meal he's had all week.
Zoom in here.
And
Look at that.
I got exactly what he got, so hopefully.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but you've been
Let's see.
Did you put salt? Oh, did you put salt or anything on it?
I went straight for the beef.
Okay.
What do you think, Simon?
It's. I don't know that anything will top the chicken that we had at the African village, but 3.9 out of 5.
3.9. Wow. That's like a
It's good.
C, right?
It's not great.
Can I do math? I think about it.
Is it? I have soup. You drink it like a cup or eat it?
Pour the spoon.
We'll try the soup too.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm not a soup guy.
Almost said Tasha.
You wanna say hi to the camera? Come say hi to the camera. Oh. All right, now the last meal, Luna. What do you think it is? Great guess, pizza, but with the twist. The Bible says it is more blessed to give than to receive. And we were blessed to be able to serve the homeless this week. And that is why our final cuisine is serving pizza to those in need, specifically while we were at the street church in downtown Houston. However, we were able to give out clothes and pizza and just some necessities. However, that's when things took a twist. We're out serving on the street and we find ourselves in the midst of a tornado warning.
We gotta go?
I think we're gonna load up the van, okay?
Alright, where are we going?
We're gonna go to the van.
I mean, once we're in the van. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Alright, let's go, Scott. And do good.
Check.
Hey.
All right, you guys, we're going to start tearing things down. The clouds are just menacing.
When I say it went from 0 to crazy in like less than 30 seconds, like I have it on camera. I have the footage.
And to Pizza Hut.
As we were sprinting to our vans, we get to the vans and we're like, we can't go to the vans anymore. And so we go from the vans and we go to the back of a Pizza Hut.
Yeah. Can we join y'all? Oh my word.
I don't know for sure, but just
Okay. Okay. Please.
And the manager was super nice. They let us in for safety.
Yeah. All right.
go back.
Bro.
Keep going.
The final meal goes crazy.
Do we have everybody?
Is that door shuttable?
Push.
Push. Oh my word. There we go. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Any of them, as you can fit back here. Okay.
Okay.
You're cool with anybody?
Okay, let's get.
Stay.
Okay.
Van leader David went back into the storm to try to rescue as many homeless people as he could to bring them into the Pizza Hut.
Right here.
Until it just got too stormy.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
I'm reporting to you live from Houston, Texas. There's quite a storm upon us at the moment.
Oh,
I don't know what that loud bang was.
maybe you should come in.
I'm coming inside.
Last update was about 4 minutes ago. We're about a third of the way through the major weather band. The tornado sightings have not come through yet. We're still in a state of warning, mostly for the
Whoa. It's day now. There's flooding. Look how fast. Yeah.
God used Pizza Hut to save our lives. And so, honestly, super thankful for Pizza Hut right now. Super thankful for van leader David. Super thankful ultimately for God. Because, I mean, literally, it was his protection. We were driving out from the Pizza Hut and we just saw a bunch of broken tree limbs and trees that had literally been uprooted that were around us. And we were kept safe. Praise the Lord.
Okay.
However, we still hadn't had dinner yet. So, we had to go to one more restaurant.
No.
No.
this?
Wait, what is this?
Is this what we're eating?
Yeah.
Bro, hey, it didn't block our path. We made it. That's awesome. Literally, as we were pulling up to the restaurant, there was a falling tree, but it didn't block us from going in and eating. So we did just that. In the end, I think we can take a few lessons away from this overall trip. First, don't order level 3 chili momo from a Nepalese restaurant. Second, we can learn from the selfless example of van leader David and just how he truly loved everyone with Christ's love. And third, meals are so much better when they're with other people. It doesn't matter what you're eating, as long as you have people around you that you can laugh with. And this just really emphasizes the fact that we were created for relationship. Like, we were created to know God and to have a relationship with Him. And this is only possible through Jesus Christ. We can't work our way towards knowing God because we're sinful. But Christ came, He took on our sin, He took it to the cross, He defeated death, rose from the grave, so that way we can know God and have a relationship with Him. All we have to do is trust in Him. There was a cost for our sin, but Jesus paid it all.